Hello, I'm Laura. It's August 23rd, and these are the Saturday Heartlines, a review of the past week with the theme of back to school. So here we go. On Sunday, we looked at the importance of learning, knowing, and sharing the truth, especially in the face of the ideological threats that are made to great institutions like the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. It is a wonderful cultural and educational institution with fabulous exhibitions that have been vetted by many scholars over the years. And it is being threatened, or at least the exhibitions are being threatened, to fit the ideology and politics of the current administration. So that cannot stop us because we can still learn, know, and share the truth with each other and make it through these difficult times until that institution can share the full culture and knowledge it has for us. On Monday, we looked at the heroic efforts of Alberto Carvalho of the Los Angeles Unified School District. He is the superintendent of that district, and he has cooperated with communities and with the police to create a safe zone around Los Angeles schools for immigrant children to come safely to school without any interference from ICE, which had produced multiple raids through the summer throughout the state of California. And how important it is for us to remember to create those zones of safety and trust with each other. We looked at banning books on Tuesday, and again, the importance of the freedom to read and how we still have that freedom. We can share those books with each other, even though there is a movement seeking to ban them from public libraries and from school libraries. We can still learn and grow with our own motivated efforts and share with each other the wholeness of our humanity, the ups and the downs, and the history that helps us become better human beings. On Wednesday, we looked at a heartwarmer with the subject of integrity, when Judge Stephanie Gallagher put a halt to an attempt of the current administration to withdraw funds from public schools that still had DEI programs. And she did so out of integrity. Did the administration follow correct procedure in doing so? And even though she herself was appointed by the Trump administration, she saw that that was not being done. So kudos to Stephanie. And we also looked at Chad Volk, who returned a wallet that he found in a car he was working on. That wallet had traveled 151,000 miles and 11 years after that car had been built, and one of the builders, Richard Guilford, had dropped the wallet into the engine and was happy to get his wallet back with all of the cash intact. On Thursday, we looked at the efforts for peace talks, and they've diminished a little bit in the past week, but how important it is to keep holding out that hope and that potential for peace in our world by finding peace in ourselves, by creating a foundation of love in our relationships with each other and letting wisdom be our guide in those relationships. On Friday, we looked at bullying and the powerlessness that it really leaves people with when they act in ways that bully others, trying to assert their power over others, but really never quite being satisfied in doing so. For true power comes from confidence and compassion that starts in us and is shared with others. And so here we are today, summing up the week and what the School of Life teaches us every day. And we are doing so by dedicating ourselves to the betterment of all people. And we're going to start in a time of prayer and a deep breath and closing our eyes and focusing on this idea. As a student of life, I learn the facts, speak the truth, and act in love for the greater good of all people. As a student of life, I learn the facts, speak the truth, and act in love for the greater good of all people. And so it is. You know, to act in love for the greater good of all people might seem like a tall order. But when we act in love, starting with the people around us and in our communities, then love grows in our world in a way that benefits all people. When we learn the facts and speak the truth as part of our action of love. Thank you for your action of love in joining me today and for your dedication to our whole humanity and welcoming all people into your heart. Have a wonderful day.